Hello, and welcome to the basic help of the Concord 8-channel 4K DVR package. If you have purchased this product, you have done well. However, there appears to be no information at all on the internet about this security system setup and operation. Not to mention, hardly any support available for the Concord security app that you can download so you can view your camera channels from your Android smartphone. So in this video we will cover the basics that I hope will help you in some way. I went through many hoops in trying to set up and troubleshoot this system. Then I had to pull my hair out trying to understand how the Concord security app worked. There were many issues that I overcome, so I have taken the time to share my learning experience with you guys. This system, when set up correct, works like a treat and is a good product. Once you have ironed out and learnt all the bells and whistles. This system has great quality cameras with 4K viewing quality. It is a good system for middle-range budget. It comes with a very basic setup and operating instruction manual that is not very helpful after installation. You can download the full manual online for your model or system you have purchased. However, again, it is as helpful and as clear as mud. So I hope that I can help you with some basics that I had to overcome and learn to get this system up and running how you would expect it to work. Again, you can find your product's full manual online if you search your model number into Google. It will be awesome help to learn some basics. Then you can download the Concord security app online from Google Play Store, or if you are using an Apple smartphone, go to your app download center there. This video is for basic help using an Android smartphone. The installation was quite straightforward, running wires and connecting it all up. But I do suggest to test the cameras and equipment out for correct operation before you hardwire it all in. It is best to download and install the Concord security app before you start your hardwired permanent installation. This will help and save time climbing up and down ladders adjusting your cameras to point where you want coverage. The app will help as you can simply look at your smartphone while aiming and adjusting the cameras to where you want coverage. This I found was brilliant and a big time saver. One of the issues I ran into, with camera installation, was on one channel where I ran a 60-meter cable. I had noise, or interference from one channel. This interference was only on one channel. The channel that I ran a longer cable rather than the 18-meter cable that came with the system. What sort of noise or interference did I experience? Well, I am glad that you asked. This was the type of interference that I received through the channel with the longer cable to my camera. Are you having this issue with your system? I did, and it was a very simple fix. I purchased a video ground loop isolator. This reduces ground loop interference with CCTV signals, and can be easily installed in a new or added to existing systems. It is useful where a video signal is transmitted via cable between points with different ground potentials. Differences in ground potentials are typically caused by unbalanced power line loads. To cut to the chase, you need to purchase one of these and install it at the DVR end of the cable. So plug it into your channel you are having issues with at the DVR end, and connect it to the camera wire, and it works a treat if you are having issues like this on a channel in your system. Most technicians call it a filter. I purchased it as a DOS HD video ground loop isolator used only at DVR side. So, getting back to it. The system is pretty easy to install. But again, bench test the unit first before you run wires and mount your cameras. Then download the Concord security app so you can see the cameras on your smartphone, rather than running up and down a ladder to inside to see your monitor and back up the ladder again, etc. Okay, so let us get to the dreaded Concord security app that has bad reviews online due to lack of knowledge and lack of information available how to download and use it. In the manual it suggests the following. 1. Download the Concord security app available on Google Play and Apple App Store. 2. When you first open the Concord security app, you will see a blank screen. On the top right hand, click on the plus symbol. 3. The smartphone camera will be activated. Position your phone in front of your DVR screen over the QR code that is in the System's Information section in your DVR settings. 4. Once the Concord app has successfully scanned the QR code, it will automatically populate the network configuration for your DVR into the smartphone app. 5. You will need to enter the username and password exactly as it was set up in the DVR, and remember that these fields are case sensitive. 6. Once you have successfully logged in, you will be able to view your DVR from anywhere using your smartphone using mobile data or Wi-Fi. Again, do this before you start to hardwire your cameras in, as it will help immensely with setup of your cameras. If you find that you are having difficulties connecting, move to a different location or use Wi-Fi at your home. I found that the app does not work good in my shed at home in a certain area. But the Wi-Fi worked perfect. It is the same once you have it set up, and try viewing it when you are away from home on a mobile data connection. Sometimes you need to move to a different location to get better reception, or simply reboot the app a few times as it can be dodgy like this. I found one issue that was helpful with my home internet Wi-Fi settings. In my router, or modem settings, I did not have 5G enabled. This was a no-no, as other devices running conflicted with each other for a connection. Enabling the 5 GHz as well as the 2.4 GHz settings in the wireless connection tab helped myself immensely with the Concord security app connections with mobile data when he was away from home, or even trying to view the app via mobile data connections at home. So make sure that you log into your modem or router and check these settings in your wireless connections tab. Please also ensure that you have plenty of battery power on your smartphone. Also, this helps with signal strength. If all else fails, reset the app by going to Settings on your phone, then Apps, then select the Concord Security app, then Storage, then select Clear Data and also Clear Cache. This will mean that you have to scan the QR code from your DVR again to reset the app up again. This is helpful if the app does not appear to be working correct, or after some time it does not work like it used to, due to storage from the app. Moving on now, let's touch on the Concord Security app basics. This is the screen that you will come to when you have opened the app and everything is working okay. You may only have one camera channel present, depending on your settings, which we will cover shortly in the video. I have 8 channels viewing in this setting. If you click on the top left-hand corner profile image, it opens up these settings. Remote settings, local configuration, file list, device manager, notifications, help, and about. If we click on remote settings, it brings us to this tab. Then click on your system, which I have renamed Home Security. That opens up to Live, Date and Time, HDD, Record Schedule, Network, Motion, System Information, Email Setting, Email Schedule, Cloud Storage, Alarm Push Schedule, and PIR. If we click on the Live tab, it opens up to these individual channel settings. Each different channel can be set by choosing the channel in the top box. This basically is show channel name, that is channel 1. And shows the record time in the channel you are viewing. If you don't want the time across the screen on a channel, then change it here. Going back will take you to the menu screen again for device settings. If we click on date and time, then we have all these settings that you can play with and change to suit your needs. DSD is daylight savings mode. If we go back again to device, we can click on HDD. This setting is self-explainable, only format if you wish to wipe all video recorded clean. If not, leave it the FK alone. If we go back again to device, we can click on record schedule. This is a chart of the record schedule. I have mine set to record all time. It stores about 7 days on my DVR, then records over it again after 7 days. I find this is the best setting for my DVR, as I capture everything, all the time, and can search for what I want if need be. If we go back again to device, we can click on network. This opens up all your network configuration. I have covered up my settings for obvious reasons. but this is technical info you may want to access. If we go back again to device, we can click on motion. This is your motion detection settings, and if you want to be notified of motion via email or message. It also has motion sensitivity settings here. You can adjust if you are getting false alerts via motion detection. If we go back again to device, we can click on system information. Again, this is technical information you may want to access, and information about your DVR. Leave this alone as it should be set as is. If we go back again to device, we can click on email settings. This is where you can check or set up your email settings for notifications. If we go back again to device, we can click on email schedule. This is a graph of your settings. Each setting color represents motion detection, PIR, alarms, and recording status. If we go back again to device, we can click on cloud storage. This is self-explanatory for those that wish to upload to a cloud in case the DVR recorder goes missing during a break-in or just backup for personal reasons. If we go back again to device, we can click on alarm push schedule. And again this shows us a graph of the alarms and type for those that choose this setting to be notified of alarms. If we go back again to device, we can click on PIR. This takes us to the person in range settings. This is different than motion settings as it is thermal and relies on heat given off from a person's body or car engine area, which again can be set to notify you if you choose to do so. Settings should be self-explanatory. If we go back again to device, we can click on video cover way down the bottom. Here you can select which channels you wish to cover. For example, Channel 1. Opens up Channel 1 as you see here and gives you an option to save or delete. Returning back to the main menu under the profile image gets you back here. If we click on Local Configuration tab, it opens up to this. I find that the launch settings is helpful as I choose to launch or play the last time, which basically sets the app to open up what you viewed last when it opens, so it will always go to the same page when opened. Going back again to the main menu, we can click on File Settings. This is where anything that you have recorded is saved so you can view it anytime, or delete it to save space on your phone. To record something, on any channel you simply click this record button on your home page, and it will record the channel, or channels that you have displayed at the time. Going back again to the main menu, we can click on Device Manager. This screen is straightforward as you can see. Going back again to the main menu, we can click on the Notifications tab. This is where your notifications will be if you have any, and set up for notifications. Going back again to the main menu, we can click on the Help tab. This opens up a whole new menu that is meant to give you instructions about how to use the app. I think I am covering most of this here now, however, it is there if you forget what a symbol means or help to access settings you may want to access. This help section covers everything I have just talked about, so, again it is there at your fingertips to access to find out how to use the Concord security app, but it is not in great detail as you can see here. Going back to the main menu, we also have a section down the bottom named About. This will tell you any information you need to know about the app. You can share the app, or rate the app as many have frustratingly done so, and look at the privacy policy. There is one thing that I will finish up saying. The 4K cameras are sensational quality, they are weatherproof, and work amazingly well at night with night vision. It is sad that many people have left bad comments when they have left feedback and rated this app and system, because of lack of information out there or in the basic manual that comes with the system. Mostly, it is the operator or user that simply does not have an understanding of how to set up, and even use this app. For me, the Concord security app works very well and I would recommend it to anyone that wants a good security system at a mid-range budget. In saying all that, I hope this information has been of some assistance to you and helped in some way. Please hit that thumbs up to show your gratitude, and may I ask you to please subscribe to this channel if you have not already done so. Thank you for watching. Peace and may God bless.